This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Trojans will kick it away to get this game going. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throw out left, complete. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Receiver in motion now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. The receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Hand off to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking for 6. He's got it right near the end zone. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Huskies pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Huskies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time we went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Catch is made down the middle. The tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
What?
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A quick throw to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. But he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Wheeler. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, USC.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Powers through. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Someone moved this a bit too early and cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Wheeler. Tackled quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield near the end zone. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the 1st half. You come out to start the 2nd half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Back in motion now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick spin on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Huskies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's intercepted. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Washington, 21.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Receiver makes the grab. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback take, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Play action here on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for the passing game.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Washington, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Washington offense retakes the field here. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down and 10 now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really,
the ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Looks right and lets it fly. The catch is made inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Huskies line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Off target and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Washington. That's how you finish a play. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And the back now goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. Running with purpose. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And here he goes. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7.